13.
I've been married for a long time, and my wife is very technical about those
We
things.
live.
If it's 12 seconds, you better say 12. You say 14, she'll be like, hey, it's 13. All right.
You lied. Then they'll hold it against you.
That's right. Let me make sure we're live everywhere. I got one eyeball. We're live on YouTube.
One eyeball. Lucky eyeball. Got a Cyclops watching this.
Where you see the views at?
It'll
I
pop
need to
up.
see it.
And then chat. There's people in the comments already. What's up, Jack?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't read any comments right now.
What? All right.
Yeah.
I can see Jack.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Warning: if you're faint of heart or easily offended, this show is not for you.
I don't give a damn about what you saying, bitch, you in the way. Closed case, my nigga beat the charges like yesterday. In your face, I'ma go hard and make sure you see the cake. Keep the pace, ain't no one fucking with me, it's not a race. Doing the shit that I want, I'm never gonna stop, I'm never gonna give in. Making my way to the top, I told you to ride, I told you to get in. Now you can't eat out my pot, it's filled to the top, and I'm about to dig in. You say I was doing you right.
Welcome to the Go Rogue Podcast. I'm Roger Stout. This is Hans Berquist, and our guest this evening that is out of the picture at the moment.
Sorry about that.
This is Nate Gilmore and MG.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing, man? You know
Doing
what?
all right, man.
I was in Georgia at the season opener, and you weren't there.
Shameful.
I got my prospect. I gotta wait till Jacksonville. You know,
okay.
He's a little younger now. I gotta get him trained up.
I was actually there. I was going to say, I was like, man, he's going to bring Homicide. I get to see him again. I haven't seen him in forever. I think I've only actually seen him, but
seen him about twice.
Yeah.
But you know, he's an old man now. He's 7.
Oh, is he 7?
That boy 7.
I'll
bring him in here.
He's still serving his community, right?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. He had a breeding that day.
Did he?
That Saturday, yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I was at the Heat game, but you know, in South Florida, the vet pulls up to the house.
Right.
So we got that golden service.
Got curb service. Shit, you can't beat that.
Right.
We don't have none of that around here.
They also do Uber Eats too.
Do what?
They also do Uber Eats.
Y'all don't have Uber Eats out there?
Bro,
we live in the sticks.
Oh,
like there's like one pizza place that will deliver out here, and it's if the weather's good and he feels like it.
Yeah.
No, having it.
I have no option for delivery.
21 people in the no one's.
But how was the season opener?
Season opener was good. Of course, we went down there. You know, 7's already done. He's titled. Max already got his. You know, I'm good. So we're just there for the stack off. So that gave me the opportunity to just actually watch a show from the beginning to the end. And I thought, I'd never get to do that. Like I'm always running around with the dog.
Oh yeah, okay. I got what you're saying.
So show 1, I just stood there like for the whole time, and I live streamed it. So I live streamed for 4 hours. Like people to the point people are like, I can't believe you're still doing it.
Did y'all get out? Did y'all get out of there pretty late? I seen it was like 10 o'clock, and it was like I don't
remember exactly what time we got out. We ended up ordering food in there and just having them deliver it, and then we put some tables together and all sit down. What's up, people? See in the comments here. But no, it was good.
I see the comments.
That's a good
What's
question.
going on, Jen?
You see it now?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, you got Jennifer. Jack said Roger got the world record for standing in one place. I don't know about that.
Peter said, what was your biggest challenge in this hobby?
Well, wait a minute. Let's get crazy. So let's talk a little bit about what got you into the American Bully. Like, did you have pit bull previously?
Yeah. So my dad used to be Rottweilers, like a long time ago when I was like 2 years old. So I've been around dogs my whole life, like around like that puppy scene and breeding and stuff like that. And then, you know, we had game dogs, you know, like pit bulls that, you know, preacherman blood and stuff like that, that catch the hogs. You know, you put them in like the pen, stuff like that.
Right.
But then my brother, Wallace Gilmore, my older brother, with G-rated kennels, he stumbled across the breed around like 2010. I was like 16 around the time. And then, you know, we've always bred any dog that we had. Like, we had a Cocker Spaniel, we bred that. You know what I'm saying? Any dog we had,
Okay,
we was going to breed. You know what I'm saying? So then he came across the breed, started, you know, with Remy blood and stuff like that. And then when I was, when I turned 18, I got my first dog off him. It was off of, it was a Booski daughter. I mean, you probably don't know that dog, but that's like one of the dogs like back in 2012.
right.
And then ever since then, I took a pup. I bred her to Tito, Trinidad Tito, Grand Champion Tito. Kept 2 puppies, and then I just kept, you know, incorporating more bloods and stuff like that. And then I took a break to go to school, and then for about 5 years I took a break. Like, I didn't have no breedings. I just had my dogs. And then I was in school, and then like 2017, I bought a Lucky Luciano daughter. Kimber's mom.
Yeah.
And then that's when, you know, I got linked up with Venom Line. And then you know, we started doing a couple breedings together. And then that's my partner now. And yeah, you know, everything else is just what y'all been seeing, you know.
Well, how did that kind of hook up with you and Matt? You know, Matt was kind of
so
he moved from Texas to Florida.
Yeah, so it's funny because like when I first met Matt, I was like I was young, but like, you know, he lives across the street from my best friend. So I was always be over there, and I had a motorcycle, and I think Venom was like 10 months or something like that. It was like but it was the smallest. Cause you remember, like when I first started, it was just all like,
Big
you know,
dog.
the stigma was you don't breed to like a short dog like that. Like,
Right. You want to
stigma
big,
was
big,
yeah,
big,
right.
Big.
So when you see this dog, you're like, this dog looks nice, but it's not a ring dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know, we just always talk dogs and stuff, and then finally, you know, like we would take pictures, you know what I'm saying? They needed someone to stack a couple dogs. I would stack the dogs, and then me and Matt, you know, we were like, when he started seeing some of my females, you know what I'm saying? And then I got some Venom credits, and then, you know, we just started linking up like that. Then we just started doing a lot of breedings together.
Yeah, that and that's how I met you, was through that Lucky Luciano daughter that you guys actually bred the Venom.
Yeah.
Was that, what breeding was that for her? Was that her first, or
that was her second?
That was her second.
Yeah, funny story about her first breeding. So when I got her, she was like the first dog where it was like, she was on another level. You know, like I didn't have any Dax blood. I had like Remy blood and mostly edge stuff.
Right.
So when I got her, it was like I bred her. I forgot the breeder I got her from. But I bred her to Mickey Monday, Chris White's dog. Yep. She gave me 11 puppies.
Damn.
And I was at my job. I'm a Mercedes-Benz Master Tech, so I was there, and I was like, I got 11 puppies, but I hated working on cars, so I sold one puppy, and I was like, I got 11 more. I'm like, I ain't going back. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I was straight, right? Tell me how within me putting my 2 weeks in, I lost 7 pups. I was down to 4. Down to 4. And then but you know, I still had my tax business and stuff like that. So then yeah, I was down to 4 pups, and I was just like, you know, you got to go through the struggles of losing all those dogs and stuff like that, and then paying for all these vet bills and stuff. So I'm like underneath the table, you know what I'm saying? And then I did another breeding, and then finally I did that breeding with Venom. I got a Venom credit to one of my other bitches. I did another breeding with one of my other bitches. And then me and Matt, you know, once he seen my female, he was like, yo, let's do something. And then I got another credit, and then you know, the rest is history. Yep.
So that's interesting because you know, by the time I come around to get Kimber, it's not that far into that relationship with you and
No,
Matt.
that was the first one.
Was
that
it?
was our first one. That was our very first doing business like on like a co-owned breeding.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it was a couple days before Christmas Eve. I remember it because Dina was all worried. I'm like, "Where are you going to get back in time for Christmas Eve?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll drive straight through. Like, we'll get it."
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, she landed with the best possible home because if someone else would have got that dog first pick, she would have never shown.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The person that has the first pick dog didn't even show their dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she landed with the perfect home. It was like. Yeah, and that's the one you guys wanted too, so it was good. Yeah,
it was funny. Yeah, because we were fourth pick, and you know, Matt gets a hold of us and he says, "Hey, you know, we got to let 1, 2, and 3 do their picks, and then I'll show you what's left." And there was like a tricolor, and there was a couple different dogs, and we were just like, "We want that blue fawn." And it was funny because when he finally messaged us and he said, "All right, it's your pick. Here's the puppies that's left." Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, I'll be damned. She's still there. And so I was like, yeah, we'll take the blue fawn. That's the one we wanted anyway. So it worked out perfect.
Now, I'll never forget the first time I saw her.
It just goes to show, though. It goes to show that everyone's first pick's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, every time. Yeah. Yeah, every time. Yeah.
So what have you seen some of the litter mates other than Kimber? Like, are they all similar or?
I've seen 2 of them. They're shorter. You know what I'm saying? They're shorter than Kimber. The other people, they kind of just they have no Instagram. You know, they don't have any social media.
Yeah. Anyway,
and they send like pictures that are like, you know how customers send pictures like a pet homeowner like
right.
Yeah. Look at it like
laying on the couch or whatever.
Worst angle.
Eating out of a dog food bowl on the floor. Look at the shoulders of the dog. Yeah, that's how it is. You know?
Yeah, I was curious because even I was surprised as she started to grow up. And I'm like, man, this girl's getting tall. Like, she's going to be big, you know. It blew our mind by the time she was a year. I'm like, this is damn near standard female. Like, this is a big girl. But that's her lineage. If you look back, your female, that's what she was. You know, that's what it was. So
she's just like her mom, just like more extreme.
Yeah. The weird part is now she's going on. What is she going on? 4 years old now?
Yeah.
She may be 4 already. And now
she's popped again?
Yeah. Now at 4, I walk in a kennel and I'm like, now that's what American Bully's supposed to look like.
So you're gonna get a picture of her next to 7, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you the story. I don't want to waste too much time because we're supposed to be talking about you, but we're getting ready to go to we're getting ready to go to nationals. Timbers and heat. And I told Dina, I said, we'll progesterone her right before we leave. We'll see where she's at. She's probably early. So we do a progesterone, and she's a 3.5, and we got to leave the next day. And I'm like, we're dead. I said, by the time we get back, she's going to be through the moon. And she's like, well, we'll see. We'll see. So we leave. I was like, she's ovulating the next day, and she always skyrockets. Like, after she ovulates, it's like 5 points, 6 points a day. So you might as well forget it. It ain't gonna happen. So we get back, and first thing we get back, we do a progesterone on her real quick. She's over 20. So we don't know how far over 20, but she's over 20. So just for the shits and giggles, we ran it anyway. We did an AI. I'm like, it ain't gonna take. She's done. Like, she's already way past what we tried. So I gotta wait another 6 months for that Kimber 7 matchup. Because
that's gonna be a good one.
Just missed it.
It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be balanced. It's a balanced breeding too.
Yeah. Well, the
headpieces are gonna be stupid.
Yeah, they bring a lot of. They both bring a lot of their own traits to the table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mixture of the two. We'll see. So you get your girl, your lucky female.
Yep.
And you breed her, and then what's the next step? What got you into the show ring?
Oh, I was in the show ring like since like when we first started, like in like 2012, when I was underneath my brother's kennel. Now we've always had show dogs. Like that's why we started. That's why we got into the breed. Like it was it first started with Dina these are like more docile pit bulls, and they're bigger pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? Because we love the pit bull look.
Yeah.
And we're like, these are like supersized pit bulls, but they're more gentle.
Right.
So less liability when you sell them to families and stuff like that. And then we came across shows, and the first dog I seen was Bistro. I was at a show in Florida, and I seen Bistro, and I was like, but you know, just watching them win so effortlessly, it's like, all right, I'm trying to get like that. You know, so it's like, you know, go back in the lab, you know what I'm saying, doing breedings, you know what I'm saying, doing breedings and testing to see, like, you know, what dog we could take out. A lot of failures, a lot of like, you think this is supposed to match up, and it doesn't. Like, you're like, God damn, like, it's like the hell, like, thought this pedigree was supposed to be it, and it's like it's just not clicking.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error and stuff.
I tell a lot of people, like, don't give, you know, you see guys that'll get super upset after their first breeding misses, or they don't get what they want from it, and they, I'm like, I mean, if the first L is putting you in a bad position and makes you want to question it, make it anyway.
But then sometimes now it's like, I feel like where the game is at now, if you just study the dogs that you like, I feel like you can raise the chances of you getting closer to what, like, it's not given that you're gonna get Homicide if you do the exact same breeding that Homicide did, you know. But like, if you're experimenting with the same bloods and the same, you know what I'm saying, genotype and phenotype of the dogs, you're gonna strike more often than not often.
Right.
Like, you know.
So when was that kind of transition for you? Like so the headpiece changed in the American Bully, and when did you kind of say, oh, there's this new kind of look coming compared to what you started with?
I don't know if it was like a new look. It was at the time when I seen the dog, Rowdy Town.
Okay.
When I seen him, I was like, that motherfucker was raw. Like, during that time, it was at a Georgia show. I was like, damn, this dog. He wasn't even in the Grand Champ class, but like, he was the most impressive dog to me at the show. Right. And then I seen like his offsprings, and matter of fact, one of the offsprings that I had seen that time is Homicide's grandma. So that's kind of cool too. But so it was Rowdy Town. We bred to him and couldn't get the dog pregnant. Like, I bred the Rowdy Town 3 times, couldn't get the dog pregnant. And then the next dog that like really, like, you know what I'm saying, was Loki. I was at a show, and it was like Rocco, Loki, all these dogs that were there. You know what I'm saying? But I like a blue tri dog, so it was like Loki. And then I want to say when I really feel like things took off even further was when we got Homicide. So the funny story about Homicide, like, no, let me go one step back. When I got Halo from Venom Line, that's when I really was like, this dog is different than all the other dogs I had. You remember Halo? She was a Rocco daughter. Rocco bred the Swizz.
I remember. I don't quite remember. She was blue tri?
The black tri.
Oh, the
female
black.
I had.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a Rocco daughter bred to a Trumper daughter. Rocco bred to a Trumper daughter.
Okay.
I got her from Venom Line from Matt, right? We called her. And that's when I was like, okay, this combination of Rocco Trumper is like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So then I had bought another Rocco daughter from my boy Quincy, and I had bred the Homicide. This is before I got him. I bred the Homicide, and she's like, we just confirmed the litter like 30 days in, and then Matt called me, was like, yo, you trying to buy Homicide? I'm like, hell yeah, like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I just confirmed the litter, you know what I'm saying? So we go get him, and then when we go, I flew to Kentucky, and I'm with my best friend. We go to Kentucky, and Homicide jumps out the truck, and like, you know, at the time Homicide was a little skinny, but when I saw him, I was like, this is it. Like, this is the dog that like I need right now, that we need. Like, because I've seen his productions and stuff, but I never seen him. When I bred to him, I hadn't seen him. I had seen his productions.
Right.
I was like, I want to breed to him because of Brisket and Little Homie. But I had not seen him. But when I seen him, I was like, oh yeah, this dog is different. And then you know, I've been breeding them to like all my females that were different bloodlines.
Right.
And I got some stuff coming up, you know.
Yeah. No, I was you know, when I first, after you got him, then I got to see him, because you never get to see him any other way. So when you got him, you showed up in Georgia with him. I got to put hands on him, and he's a very, very nice dog.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt, like, you're going to produce some great stuff, and having him in house is an amazing option for you, because now you can just use him whenever you want to. So that's so Matt found out he was for sale. Like, how did that turn up?
Matt had a close relationship with, I think his name's Corey.
Okay.
So they were talking about it. You know, Matt brought me on, and then you know, that's how we ended up going to get him. Nice. We went 50-50 on him, and then went and got him.
I gotcha. So we'll try
is he officially retired from the ring?
Who? Homicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna try to make it to the jungle for his last one. He's doing that Dirty Dozen thing. But he's 7. It's you know, I don't want to put a whole bunch of weight on him to, you know what I'm saying, get him like, you know what I'm saying, ready for a show. Like,
right.
But he has a lot of kids. Yeah, he has a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? He's competing against his kids. Like, I did bring him to a lot of shows though, so people can't say like I brought him to Jungle. I brought Jacksonville, Texas, Virginia, New Jersey. The Midwest was the only place I didn't get to bring him.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So now we can get to Peter's question. He wanted to know, what is the biggest challenge you've had in this hobby?
I feel like patience, like just really just understanding that everything's not gonna go right all the time, and you just gotta stay patient and just like stick to the plan even when it's not going right.
Patience I mean, that to me that hits on every aspect of the dog world, the breeding world.
Because even if like you're, you know what I'm saying, even if you're promoting, you could be doing all the promoting, hitting all the shows. You might be going to shows and losing, but like, I mean, if you're smart, you're gonna adapt. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying. But you can't adapt like this in the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. You could have a breeding and that dog might not be that dog till 2-3 years.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, and that's something, you know, we learned, especially with like Kimber. She was like that dog that didn't pop right away. But people with experience was like, be patient. Like, give her time, be patient. She's coming. And they wouldn't lie. She came on. Like, she's huge now. Big.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
Kimber?
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
That Venom blood, I mean.
Yeah, she's probably, I haven't weighed her lately, but she's pushing 80 pounds now.
Wow.
Like, she's a big girl. 16 inches, 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see who else is in here. Nate, let's see who was this.
Oh shoot, I missed looking at the chat.
Oh, you're good. I'll bring him up on the screen too. Liz says Nate has always helped me with the patience side of things of this.
I mean, that's
you've always been there for you know, for your clients and for people in the community to try to help them out and kind of get through trouble here and there. I know I've reached out to you and Matt both on occasion and been like, what am I going to do here?
What happened? Hold on.
He don't tie up in the group.
I can't. I'm trying to read the comments. I can't multitask. I can't do it. That's all.
You're good.
Ask anybody that know me. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I got a blunt right here that I ain't sparked because I'm like, I'm gonna get distracted.
Don't worry, I'll bring. You see that? You see that right there on the screen?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Liz knows what I'm talking about.
I'll bring them right on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem. So nowadays, what are you up to? You got some dogs behind? You got something hidden?
Yeah, we got you know, I'm teamed up with Venom Line, so you know we got Koopa, got some Koopa kids coming up, like just the combinations that I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Rocco, Venom, Koopa, and mixing them together, you know, I don't want to get too far in detail with everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But just know we got some up and coming studs that we got coming out. You know, that are more. You know, we're gonna be outside for a while.
When can we expect to start seeing them?
Well, we'll be bringing out Cooper this year. You know what I'm saying? Bringing him to
nice.
Probably bring him to Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
Put him in the stack off, and then I got another homicide son that I'll be bringing out. We'll be bringing out to Jacksonville, and then really most of our studs would be ready for age and ready to start working 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say some of the pups are really young, so we don't want to bring them out right now, but the two that we are bringing out right now are going to be Koopa and a homicide son that we got.
Yeah.
Jack Smith wants to know, what blood are you going to incorporate in the future? So something maybe you haven't bred to, but you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to breed to that one in the future.
I think I've already almost bred to everything that I like. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For the most part. Like we have it on the yard. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Figure out how to match it up.
Match it up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We're matching it up, but we just gotta wait for it to mature and get older.
Right.
That's
so
really
pretty
the main
much
thing right now.
That, you brought enough in from outside that you guys are going to be in the yard for a while, like before you have to.
Well, yeah, we've already been like, you know, closely using everything in the yard, then we outcross, and now we're still like on the end of the outcross, and then after that, you know, 2025, I don't think I'll be using any outside studs for that year.
That's a good goal. That's a good target, you know.
Well, and that's the important thing is like diversify your yard. That way you've got a good selection in your yard of different bloods to use.
Yeah.
So a
like,
lot of
the last 2 years, you know what I'm saying, we're outcrossing. So
yeah.
A lot of these dogs you mentioned, you know, so to me it sounds like your favorite class of the American Bully is the pocket.
Oh, yeah, by far. Yeah. By
now,
far.
can you describe your ideal pocket? Short pocket, tall pocket,
short, compact, tight feet. The dogs that we have, you know what I'm saying? The dogs that we have, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I say like pocket, I mean Homicide and Cooper are one of the, you know what I'm saying, two most, you know what I'm saying, impressive like pockets that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm happy that we have them on our team.
Yeah.
You know, extreme and clean. There's always a more extreme dog. There's always a bullier dog, you know, and that's why you incorporate bloods here and there. But when I say like pound for pound, like you see Homicide in person, you know what I'm saying, he's clean, but he's bully, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna mistake him for one breed. You can see what he is. Beautiful dog, has good movement, good top line, tight, you know what I'm saying? I think he has some of the best feet in the game. Yeah, Pocket is definitely my favorite though.
Brian wants to know, would you breed your studs to a Merle female?
No,
sir.
No, sir. No Merles.
See, Austin Woods wants to know, when will Homicide be retired stud wise? If someone recently locked him in, how long would they have?
Typically say 2 years to use your credit. If you have to go outside the 2 years, you know what I'm saying, we could talk about it and figure it out. As you know, he is 7, so you know, he's gonna put out semen as long as he can, you know. But we offer frozen to like everybody, every single customer. You can freeze your credit, so it's like honestly, you can use it whenever.
Yeah.
Once you freeze it.
After it's froze, you take as long as you want.
Yep,
exactly. Jack Smith wanted to know if you'd bring him up north, but you have. You've had him in, what'd you say?
Allentown?
Allentown? Yeah, I brought no, I didn't bring him to Allentown. I brought him to a show in Jersey. That was the furthest up north, and then the Hampton show.
Okay.
Virginia,
yeah. Just the only place you really haven't had him is like in the Midwest.
Yeah. or
the
in
West Coast?
California or West Coast. Yeah.
Right. You do you do? I can't think. Have you ever done any BRC shows?
I did like 2 in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them, he got a best in, Homicide got a best in show at a BRC show one time. Yeah, but they don't really do a lot of BRC shows down here, and I'm not against BRC or anything like that, but I don't even have my, you know what I'm saying, I don't have my dogs BRC registered like that.
Right.
I mainly like ABKC.
Their shows be primarily like
because they don't come down here enough. Yeah, like
right.
It's like if I register them, they don't. I have to go.
Well, the nice thing about BRC show, you could register them day of the show, at the show.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. No doubt about it.
Yeah. ABKC used to be like that. Now, if you ain't even got that, if you ain't got that permanent registration, they're gonna have you sitting there crying.
You don't show up with the puppy papers.
Don't show up with the puppy papers, bro.
Wasted a lot of time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got in here. We missed.
So you also do Frenchies too?
Yeah. I don't do Frenchies for like the showroom though, but I'm in the Frenchie game a little bit. But it changes so much that it's like sometimes I feel like I'm not in it because I'm like, well, like y'all keep doing all these new trends and stuff, and I'm like, I like the type of, I don't like all the trends that they do. So it's like for me, it's like I like I said, I like blue tri dogs, like 10 points blue tri. You know what I'm saying? Nice, pretty faces.
Yeah.
And like every time you look, it's like fluffy this or core that this color this. So I'm gonna start sticking more to the bullies. Frenchie game is kind of.
So we did have a question of why you don't breed to Merle. Is that a personal preference, or you just don't want the complication of dealing with, how Merle is carried on?
Well, one, it's not, it's a DQ, right?
Right.
For the show ring. So, and then a lot of people don't know how to breed them the right way. So you might have someone incorporate that into your bloodline. And then now, they start getting deaf dogs or having problems because someone improperly bred the dogs.
Right.
And I don't want anything coming back to me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just ain't even right. So just don't do it.
You're going to avoid, yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially if your roots are ABKC and, they're, you mostly show ABKC and there's yet to be a Merle acceptance in that registry. Yeah. So I can understand.
I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had an exotic dog, I would experiment more with it. But just for like the dogs that I'm breeding now, it doesn't make sense to.
Yeah.
Matt said, "Don't be tricking Nate with color questions. He's colorblind."
I am, bro. That's why me and Matt, that's why we so good together. Cause hey, my boy gotta take the pictures because I can't take them shits. I'm colorblind, bro.
You bring your puppy. This is blue tri. You sure?
Nah, bro. That's what. See, to me, the dark. So look, the color I can't see. I can see some colors, but the color that messes up for me is brown.
Okay.
So I thought King V was red for like the longest. I can't. Like I'm not seeing what he looks brown. Other people he look red to me.
Yeah.
Or like Seven. Seven looks red to me.
Right.
He doesn't look brown.
That'd be interesting, though, to have a red dog.
He looked like Clifford to me.
Yeah.
This big Cliff.
Yeah. I mean, he's the size of Clifford.
Clifford, about the same size.
He's the size, yeah. Bro.
Joshua Wilson wants to know, what is your best date to litter, or best litter to date? So which one were you most impressed with?
Is this like full adult productions or
no, just
puppies?
The litter you were most impressed with?
I ain't gonna lie, my homicide to my grim daughter. I got some shit off that shit. You cut the ears on that litter, right?
No comment.
Oh shoot! Why he said no comment? You can't talk about that on here.
Chocolate is the hardest color for blind folks. Said blind. He's not blind. He's just colorblind.
He's not blind. Oh my god, that's funny.
He said that. Matt said creamsicle color throws him off.
But why you said no comment?
Because of no comment.
Oh, okay.
What color? Sam. Oh, wait a minute. Was it Sam Liam wants to know what color does he look like?
He looks like money.
You look like a banana.
The color of money. Gold.
Sam's a yellow bone.
A yellow bone.
Sam Yellow Lean.
Let's see. Somebody said Nate needs colorblind eyeglasses when at the dog show. Do they have those?
No, wait.
Are they like
my boy Matt bought me some. He just hasn't given them to me yet, but he did buy me some colorblind glasses.
Oh, that's fun.
Really? Does that work?
He did. I haven't tried them on yet, but I'm scared to try mine because if everybody look different, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know how I found out I was colorblind?
How?
I'm taking my firefighter test, and like I get when they're doing the firefighter test, they take there's a bunch of dots and they put them in different colors, and they put an encrypted message in the dots that they want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got to brown, I was like, I don't see anything, and the guy's like, you sure? I'm like, I don't see anything. He was like, you can't see brown. So I was like, damn.
So is that like you can't be a firefighter?
Nah, I can still be a firefighter.
Oh, okay.
Because brown's not it's not like
I've
one
never
of the
seen a
hazardous
fire
colors.
burn brown.
Yeah, or no hazard signs brown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I got you. That's crazy.
But
so what? Outside of your yard and Matt, and who's your favorite stud? Who's your go-to?
my go-to?
Yeah.
Who's the GOAT?
No,
who's my go-to?
I mean the GOAT. Let's just do two-part. Who's, in your opinion, who's the GOAT?
Rocco.
And then who is
gotta give that to him.
I mean, yeah.
Rocco's the GOAT.
And then who's your outside of who you think the GOAT is? Who's your favorite stud right now?
Outside of my yard. Outside,
yeah.
What do we say?
Well, I can't. Well, this is the hard part, right? Because I got some studs that I didn't get to use yet that I think are gonna do better than the ones I already used. But if I'm gonna go off the ones that I've used that I have dogs off of, I'll probably get at the brim.
Oh, leave it to Sam. He said, "Wait, if you obviously because
nah, not like that, bro. Not like that, bro. That boy funny."
Oh Lord! All right. So Jennifer wants to know if there was one thing that you could tell anyone new to the game to watch out for, or best advice to be more successful. What would it be?
Good question.
Photoshop. Wait, don't get caught up. Go see the dog in person.
Don't get caught doing it, or just don't do it.
No, don't. No, I'm saying don't get caught. Go see your dog in person. If you don't know bloodlines and stuff, and you don't know, if you can't call a breeder and be like, yo, have you seen this dog in person? And they can tell you, if you're just going off of you have no friends in the game, you don't know anything. I think that's something that she said that you could tell someone to watch out for, right? Yeah, to watch out for it. And the other advice is more successful. Building a brand, doing everything professional, doing everything a certain way.
And that's tougher, in your case, and you guys don't get in any drama, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, drama fires the internet up. You can start some bullshit drama and everyone will know who your dog is. Mm-hmm. But to do it in a more professional manner and have a reputation of I take care of my clients, we produce good puppies, that kind of thing. It takes time. It's
to grow your audience organically.
Yeah.
It's
a lot easier to just jump on the internet, kick someone in the nuts, and then
and I say go to shows too.
You
could get kennel blind if you sit at home and you only comparing your dogs to your dogs.
Right.
if you're not out there comparing to the dogs that's winning, or not even dogs that's just winning, the more impressive dog in your eyes, you'll just compare yourself to your own shit, and then I feel like you can't get better if you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Jennifer said, "Amen."
I don't know how y'all see the comments because I have to go off a whole nother screen to do that.
No, I just bring them up on the screen right here.
Okay.
So Brandon says, "If you can't see Brown, then what's that mean? I'm invisible to you."
Who said that?
Brandon name.
Come on, man.
Oh man,
I should have never told y'all that shit.
They're
Everybody gonna be fucking with me.
Yeah, they're cutting you no slack on that Brown.
They might be colorblind too and might not know it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They say 80% of men are colorblind. So
Is that right?
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey,
no, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm in the top 80.
All right, people.
I don't know if that's how that works, but yeah.
We're only going to keep him for an hour, so you all got about 20 minutes to get your questions in. So don't wait to throw them in there. So what's the next show you're coming to? You're coming to
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah.
And
you're not going to the Rumble?
Yeah, I mean the Rumble, but I thought he was talking about ABKC. My bad.
Yeah, next one. Yeah. So you got Jacksonville and then Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble and then
bringing Homicide to both.
Yeah, I bring them to both. I'll bring him to both, and then we'll have some of his offspring with us. And yeah.
Austin Woods wants to know if you will show us Homicide right now.
Hold up.
I've always been a big fan of Homicide. That picture is iconic when he's on that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He just has that. He's just an aesthetically pleasing dog. The old man sleeping. Hold on.
Old man sleeping. That's what we'll be doing right after we get off here.
How do I put the camera?
Well, you can just turn your camera on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's your buddy?
What's up, boy?
Nice.
A little sneak peek.
There you go. On YouTube, they want to know thoughts on taking a female standard to a pocket male. Like he's doing that kind of tight mismatch thing.
I feel like if you're trying to get a nice show dog, I feel like that's like a good recipe. You know what I'm saying? Because most pockets have the short upper arm, and then the standard female comes in there and helps with the movement.
Yeah, she's got a slightly longer back part.
I'm actually that's why I love most of my females. Not most of my females, but I don't know if you've seen Coco, my grand champion female.
I think I have
the Magic Mike daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm real excited about that breeding because she's 16 inches tall, and then was she 91 pounds?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her to Homicide, and
I'm
expecting something really good off of that.
Magic Mike's daughter too, and she's 16. That's you didn't expect the height from that one.
Yeah, he's not tall.
I don't know how tall he is. He don't look like he's 16. He don't look like he's that big.
I thought he was 16. I don't know.
He might be. He might
be. Isn't he one of the few inbred Rocco dogs out there?
Yeah.
Doesn't he say he's probably one of his better show quality studs?
Yeah, that's what he said. One of his best confirmation studs.
Yeah. I know that probably your female has a very thick rear, would be my guess. Because
that's her best attribute. She got that Meg the Stallion booty.
Yeah.
She's thick.
That's right. What's wrong with that? That's what we need more of.
Right? Nah, for sure.
So you got breedings coming up. You got 2 shows coming up. I feel like there's something else in there.
It's all secret.
No, I mean.
So you,
That's
on
about
top
it,
of
yeah.
breeding, you actually still do like this is tax season for you, or is that about?
Yeah. Nah, so yeah, on the tax business. So right now, as soon as I get off of this, I gotta get back to doing taxes and stuff. I do whelping. I train dogs too.
Okay.
I do that stuff too, but I just don't market it because it's like if I don't have time to, I don't want like too many people to hit me up about it.
Right.
But now I do when I don't have litters, I whelp litters and I train dogs.
Okay, and that's to get an idea of like people's. Are you full time American Bully? Are you still living? Like the working kind of situation.
I'm full time dog man.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah. I probably always got puppies.
So the tax thing is more as like your side gig than
that's what got me to get the money to invest into dogs to be able to you know what I'm saying, because you gotta play, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pay to play. So that's what got me there. And then now it's like my tax business is like autopilot, where like I don't have to do marketing for it, but I got my clientele still. Now I'm full time dogs.
Would you say teaming up with Matt kind of helped?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was like a shortcut to like getting in the game. You know what I mean? Because he already had that experience, and he had a following already. So when it's time to sell pups, all that.
Collaborations are always good if you're doing it with the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He had something that I needed, and I had something that he needed, and it was that's what I'm saying. That's why I like
situation.
Oh yeah. Like a Shaq and Kobe type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys collab on all breedings now, or are you still doing?
No, not all breedings. He still has his own. I still have my own, and we still have our ones that we do together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. The biggest impact for your camp, and I imagine kind of the same question, just reworded. What dog has had the biggest impact for you in your camp?
I'm a side.
Okay.
That's
And let me see who is this. They want to know, what are some issues you've come across having litters, and if so, what were they? So what were some issues, like you're having a litter and maybe you've had a couple issues you had to deal with in the past?
Like of the whelping process, or like are you talking about like a health like
probably just a whelping process. Yeah, like
I haven't had many problems with whelping in a long I feel like I'm good at it now, so it's like I don't really but when I first started whelping litters, I guess when you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you thinking like used to game dogs or used to certain type of dogs, the mom's doing everything. That's when you lose puppies. So now it's like waking up every 2 hours. That's just it's simple. That's the recipe. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
you just got to wake up every 2 hours and do everything you're supposed to do, and you shouldn't really have too many issues.
Yeah. But when you first start, well, and I hear, and to this day, I get people are like, "Oh yeah, we're just going to do natural birth," and I'm like, "No, you're not."
Oh yeah, nah, I haven't done a natural birth ever with any American Bully.
Yeah.
I like taking life and spinning the wheel for luck. Like, I don't understand people. Like, it's a living thing. You know what I mean? It's a living thing.
Bro,
we'll just hope it comes out.
Mitigate risk.
I've seen it. I've seen the people that have a litter and like be like, they'll post a picture of the dog on pregnant, like the dog's pregnant. They're like, "Oh, puppy's due in 20 days. I can't afford a C-section. Somebody buy her from me."
Why are you breeding? Why are you breeding?
Exactly.
You not give a shit about what happens to these dogs?
YouTube's bringing some questions tonight. They want to know your opinion. What flaw is the hardest to breed out? There's a lot of them out there, but
yeah.
I kind of feel like Easty Westy. Like I feel like that's like the worst one. Like bad Easty Westy feet.
Right.
I feel like that's a hard thing to get out if you incorporate a dog with that. Like I've seen dogs with no tails, throw tails. I've seen dogs with underbites or bad bites, no clean bites. But I feel like when you breed to a dog that got some fucked up feet, that should go a long way. That should keep going through.
It does not want to go away.
You got to really try to breed that shit out. You got to really like take a couple of generations sometimes to get that shit out.
Yeah.
Now, Peter's 27 reptiles wants to know.
I think he just answered that.
Feet.
Yeah.
That's for a woman too. Ugly feet gotta go. Tell my girl she here because she got pretty feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If the feet not right, they got to go.
I was messing with Dina one night. She was like, I gotta go to the foot doctor. I'm like, what? She's like, I gotta go to the foot doctor. I said, you're not showing no doctor your feet. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, you've shown every other doctor every other part of your body in our marriage. This is the only part that's mine, the feet.
See my boy, see?
The heart,
yeah, right?
the brain.
My girl got to wear socks to the beach.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys are fucking wild.
She was I was just giving her shit. I don't care.
Right? I don't care. But yeah, feet are the worst. You can't have bad feet.
So question is, what's been working for y'all? Surgical or AI? What do you do the most when it comes to breeding?
Well, if the dog is right here, then I'm gonna do AI. And it depends on the female too. But if it's shipping, it's always surgical, or you know what I'm saying, TCI. But if a dog isn't getting pregnant, like you breed the dog AI, right? Just do the surgical because she might have like they say like the flaps or whatever,
right?
In her canal or uterus.
Yep. Making it hard. Now, do you do some of you've got a pull-up service that'll do some stuff for you, but do you do your own AIs or do you have?
Yeah. I do my own AIs. She pulls up if like we're shipping out.
Right.
It just makes it easier. Okay, they pay her, blah, blah, blah. And I don't have to be home.
Right.
I could be somewhere and just give her the code to my house and she'll just go get the dog.
That's pretty awesome. We need some of that around here.
You think you need more breeders around you?
Yeah, that's true.
Make it worth it.
Yeah.
You gonna move to South Florida?
Mm-mm.
Come on, man. You got it. You got the GTR. You got the.
It's too damn hot in there.
You got.
Not right now.
No.
Compared to them.
Well, it's snowing up there or so.
Oh yeah, I forgot you down here too. God.
Yeah, he is at the moment.
Freaking yeah, anything's warmer than 5 degrees right now. Like, damn.
And then Omar wanted to know, do you guys DNA test your pups?
When needed, or if we did like a dual sire.
Right.
Or if like we're trying to see if a dog carries something.
Right.
Yeah.
But we get them health checked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go to the vet and y'all get health checked, but DNA tested is something different. We're in South Florida.
That's right. I can just bring him up on the screen. I don't even have to ask him. He's looking for him.
Right, yeah, I can see him on the screen, but you put him in the chat. My train of thought, where that thing goes.
Yeah, we're on, like, I'm on a computer, so it's like I have a whole separate section over here for chat. It's easy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in South Florida, and it's funny because when we made the trip down, we were like, we go down there and we're like, man, it's super nice down. It's right at Christmas time. So we left freezing to death and come down there to get the dog, and it was super nice. And then we actually went to Matt's house, and you brought Kimber over to Matt's house. So we got to meet Venom, and it was starting to get dark, but yeah, that's back when I had my truck. I had my Chevy truck.
Yeah, I know. What was it, the Tahoe?
No, I had that Chevy truck. It was like a greenish, bluish Chevy truck. We drove it all the way down there.
And I don't know how many cars you've gone through.
Had, like the maroon.
Top. The what?
Do what?
What did he say?
I don't know.
Roger and Dina go through some cars.
What? Yo, you try to catch up to them, you go get left behind. Don't have them. You worry about the dogs. Don't have them open that garage. Oh, Lord.
Well, nowadays.
You found out the wife got a better car than you. You're like, damn, bro. What she got an 800 horsepower car for?
She loves that van, though. She drives that van every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Y'all did make the minivan cool. I'll give y'all that.
We tried.
Everybody started getting minivans when they
bus?
got the minivan.
I remember the bully bus. That motherfucker was like 14 feet tall.
Yeah. That was a mistake.
It looked convenient, that. But then you went on one trip to Texas.
That was it.
And you're like, fuck this thing.
Came
back with a completely different car.
We drove my van all the way to Texas, and then the show was over, and we're getting ready to leave. And I told Dennis, I'm not driving this sumbitch back. I'm not doing it.
And you just traded it?
We went to Rockwall Dodge, and I was like, they're gonna have Pacificas there. They had a whole line of some bitches, all different colors. They were all fully loaded. I said, give me that gray one with the black wheels. I did my homework because with those Pacificas, if it has 20-inch wheels, it's the full package. Like it's all the bells and whistles, right? So I told Dina, because she knows I'm a bells and whistles guy, and she always trying to convince me not to get them. And I was like, honey, I don't care about nothing. All I care about is the 20-inch wheels. That's it. Like,
yeah,
I don't give a shit if they have anything else. I just want 20-inch wheels. And she was like, well, that one's got the 20s. I was like, it sure does. And I knew that some bitch was good. So I took everything out of that red van, packed it in that little van, and we drove our ass all the way back. Mac was in a wire cage, and there was like 2 feet of shit stacked on top of him.
This when you had Mac when you got the gray van? Is it gray?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know Mac was around then.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all had that in the beginning.
I'm trying to remember who else we had with us.
Probably 7. No?
No, we had Precious because she granted that weekend.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There. Let me see. And then Jack wants to know, are there any breeders you would look to work with in the future?
Like,
he's talking to him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. There's any breeders like you haven't worked
with? You consider like using someone's stud as working with them, or is that what you're trying to ask?
I would think that would be part of it. Yeah.
I can't give out all the secrets. Yeah, not yet.
Uh-oh. So I'm telling you, some shit back. We get him on here, but he ain't going. I knew it.
No.
All right. Well, we said an hour, and it has been exactly that. It's been an hour, so we're not going to hold you any longer.
I appreciate y'all for having me on.
Yeah, I appreciate you being on.
That was fun.
Next time, reach out to me again if you want to come on and bullshit. And we'll talk about dogs.
And maybe when your new
I'm gonna get Matt on here.
Yes. Ooh, see, next time we need both of you, so we can get
Matt on here.
Yeah, that's right. He got in the comments. But yeah, we'll get him on here. But hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, we're just cutting this one short a little bit tonight. Nate's first time on, and we didn't want to keep him on for drilling for 2 hours. He's got things to do.
Yeah, so, appreciate you.
But absolutely, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And next week, Hon, who do we have next week?
GC.
Yeah, I think so. Man. So it's going to be an interesting episode next week for sure. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will catch you next time.